Hello, welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. As usual, I'm wearing clothes. I'm wearing a Power Girl t-shirt and a Trump hat. Basic clothes, nothing to write home about. Anyway, we're going to react to my favorite person to look at. She has so many videos. And because it's weird and strange and wrong, we are going to react to all of them, no matter what the video is about. Anyway, this one's called Being Stalked at Work. And this is Tyler Spaghetti. Okay, and it's called Being Stalked at Work. Now, I know a lot about stalking. Just saying. Yeah, it's near and dear to me. I know a lot about it. It's fun. They hate it, but it's fun. I mean, like, sometimes, we all get into a hobby. And, you shouldn't judge. Okay? And I had a hobby. It was called collecting restraining orders. Let's begin the video.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Tyler, and today I have a freaking weird story to share with you. So this is like a work story time about some guy. So if you don't like my story times, because I never stay on track, this is not for you.
None of these videos are for me or anyone else. So currently in this video and on this part of her timeline, she is a lesbian. She has a girlfriend currently. And she's one of those retards who has she's not a girl, actually. She considers herself gender fluid. Oh god, I just there's just so many things about this planet, this world I can't take seriously, and one of them is gender fluid, or if you're anything except for a boy or a girl, I can't take you serious because you're not a serious person. Like, you're literally just making shit up. Okay? So she's a gender fluid lesbian. Oh god. You guys remember the last video. Anyway, let's go.
Cause, girl, I have issues or something.
Yeah, no
where
shit,
I
I just
can't be
talked
on
about
one story. Anyways, so obviously, I work here. Work with animals. That's cool. This guy, he came up. He was like, what did he say exactly? He was like, why is this fish beginner? Because on the stickers it'll say beginner, intermediate, advanced.
I think anytime a man talks to her, it's gonna be an issue, considering her past. But I'm sort of a fish expert myself, actually. And when the fish say beginner, intermediate, expert, it just means the amount of care it takes to put into it. So I had a tropical fish tank, and so that's obviously a lot harder. Well, it's not that much harder, but it's harder than a goldfish tank, because you have to keep the water a certain temperature, and you can't mix certain fish. So I mean, obviously you're not gonna get a piranha and put it in. Anyway, but it's that simple. But the thing is, the guy knows this. Common sense tells you intermediate, beginner, whatever. The guy just wanted to talk to her, and the problem is, and I haven't seen this video. I'm trying to guess her. She wasn't attracted to the guy. That's why it's stalking. Because I bet you if it was a good-looking guy, she wouldn't even made this video. But okay.
Whatever. It says it on the sticker for all these fish. And he's like, why does it say that? So here I am talking to this guy about fish. Then he's like, oh, so tell me about these fish. Tell me about the fish. And I'm like, oh, well, what fish do you want? And he was like, oh, I don't want fish. I don't want fish. So I was like, okay, well, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know. And then he was asking about the dog training classes. I was like, oh, what kind of dog do you have? And he's like, oh, I don't have a dog. He was like, do these training classes actually work? Like, do I need them? And I was like, you don't need them, but they definitely help, especially with like certain dog breeds. And he was like what? Like,
God forbid a guy flirt with a girl. God forbid. Once again, if he was, or I'm sorry, if she found him attractive, this would not be an issue. Because that's the difference between sexual harassment and being hit on. If the woman likes the guy, oh, it's the best thing ever. If the woman finds the guy ugly, you're up on charges. Fellas, don't even interact with women. You'll be better off.
my dude, please leave me alone. Listen, he was really nice until it got weird. So just hold on. It gets weird. This is not like, oh my god, this guy asked me questions, I'm freaked out. Like, that's not the story, okay? So yeah. Can my finger not do that?
I don't know.
So that was happening.
You retard. Yeah.
And he was like, oh, well, I'm thinking about getting a pit bull or a German Shepherd. And then he was like, do you sell dogs? And I'm like, no, we don't sell dogs. Like, my dude, I don't know. And he didn't like know the difference between like adopting a dog and buying a dog, which, my dude, I keep saying my dude, I'm sorry, I'm like mad. It's like the self.
Who says my dude when they're mad? I've noticed who really says my dude is like those whitewashed, like those black guys that are really white. They say my dude a lot because they're trying to be like they want to wear, oh, I'm sorry, they wear Abercrombie and Finch and like the Gap and Banana Republic, but they want to come off like they should be wearing cross colors. So they say my dude instead of like, and I quote Vince McMahon, my nigga.
Self-explanatory. So I was telling him about like puppy mills and all this stuff. He doesn't have a dog, he doesn't have fish, he wasn't gonna get an animal. Like, I'm over here just talking to this guy for whatever freaking reason. And then he was like, oh, can you tell me about other animals? And I was like, yeah. Love that. So we went over to the hamsters and stuff, and he was like, tell me about them. And I was like, what do you want to know? And he's like, just tell me everything. I'm like, I don't know, I'm the type of person that like needs questions to answer. You can't just be like, tell me about this, because I don't know where to start. I don't know.
He sounds like a secret shopper, actually. That's what he sounds like. Because like that's why they tell you in these stores to just, it doesn't matter what as long as the customer doesn't ask you to steal something, just help them the whole time. But it's because they send secret shoppers, and so they grade the store. So like you will get some weird, people. Like I've had jobs where it was like seasonal at the mall. It was like one of those stores like Macy's or whatever. And this woman was looking for a shirt for her whatever kid's son. I forgot. I said kid's son anyway. And so I showed her where the sale table was. Like all these shirts were folded because like they're on sale, and she just like unfolded everything and threw some stuff on the ground. And I'm like, okay, well that's obviously on purpose, but that's got to be a secret shopper because they're trying to see if I'm going to be rude or something. Like, so it's common sense.
Know what you don't know. I don't know what you want to know. So I could be over here like, oh, they're not nice, and you could be like, well, I didn't want to know that. And then it's like, okay, well, you could have asked me like a question. What time is it? Okay.
I don't know.
Like, give me a question.
Like, you can tell she failed ninth grade. You really can.
If you're gonna do that, don't be like, tell me about this. Like, no, please don't do that. Anyways, that happened. And he was like, oh, can you show me the cages and like tell me about the cages? And I was like, doing that. And then we went over to the reptiles because he was like, oh, what other animals do you have? And I was like, okay, reptiles. That's like it, pretty much. Because we didn't have birds at the time. Like, we didn't have any birds in stock. Which I don't know a lot about birds, so I wouldn't have been able to like educate. Because I don't know birds. I can do basics, but if somebody's asking me like a million questions,
they fly.
like, I can't do that. Like, I don't know. Oh, also we got a conure in again. I don't know if I told y'all this, but there was a conure before. Sorry, again, like, I'm not in the story, but like, listen, I don't care. We had this conure a couple weeks ago, maybe like, honestly,
I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
Probably 2 weeks ago. He was so sweet. I could cry. I'm sorry, that was like traumatic, but I could literally cry because he was so sweet. He loved pets. He loved them. He wasn't like, oh, okay, you can pet me. He was like, give me the freaking pets. I don't know. And now we have this conure that attacks people. I don't have the mark on my hand, but dude, she bit me like 50 times. Like, I would give her food.
Wait a moment. I hope you're exaggerating. Because, as a person, she failed ninth grade, so I take her word if she said it bit her 50 times. Because, when you're retarded, you just... ouch, ouch, ouch. It's like around time number 29, you're like, oh, maybe I should pull my hand away.
In her bowl, like, not even near her. She comes up, freaking attacks me.
It must be a lizard.
Like, okay. Love that. Anyways, back to the story.
Okay.
Asking a million questions that don't even, like, really make sense. It's like, tell me about this, tell me about that. Do you sell this? Like, what do you do? Like, what's this animal like? What's this animal need? Can I buy it here? And I'm like, yeah, you can pretty much buy anything pet related here. Almost. Not really. The basic animals, yeah. But,
Oh,
I don't know. But it's just like, my dude. I don't know. I wasn't busy, so it's not like I had to be somewhere else. It's just like, this guy following me around the store for an hour, and then we went over to the cats because we had cats for adoption. And he was like, let me lock my doors. He was like, oh, I want a cat. So first of all, he was like talking about getting a dog, and now he's like, oh, I want a cat.
He sounds like a guy with autism. There's so many other things this guy could be. He could just be practicing, because a lot of guys don't know how to talk to women. So like, you'll go to not me, but you'll go to a store and ask a woman for help, and so like, of course they're gonna talk to you because it's their job. And I'm thinking that's what it was. It's a guy trying to practice talking to a female. People do that, actually. So, because I just can't picture someone stalking her, like in the store. I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
Can you tell me about cats? What's the difference between adopting and buying? Like, why would I adopt a cat? It's $40. Like, that's buying a cat, right? And then he's like, oh, do you like your job? Like, you should apply to grocery store that's by my store.
I was like, you supposed to see a strip club
right in front of me. He was like, why don't you apply there? And it's just like, my dude, I'm at work right now. You want me to go like apply somewhere else? Like, I don't get it. Yeah, that was cool. And then we started talking about like shows and stuff. He was like, do you watch anime? I'm like, no. I don't like anime. Sorry, that wasn't meant to be like, I hate anime, although I do.
You just said you don't.
Like, buddy, I'm at the store, I'm at work.
You're allowed to hate things. Like, if you don't like something, you don't have to apologize for it, okay? I'm just saying.
So we started talking about that. Oh, also, he asked for my Snapchat. This was before, like, I got weird vibes because he was literally following me around the store, asking me a million questions about, like, he started asking about my family. He was like, "Who do you live with?" Like, what's up with that? What's up with your like living situation? So that's where it got weird. That whole like nonsense blabble.
Okay, so guy comes into PetSmart, finds a worker, her, talks for an hour. And so in his mind, he's like, well, we talked for an hour. I can start asking her the questions. That's her fault. Okay. She could have said, remember, she's at work. She could have been like, oh, wait, I'm busy. I have to go feed whatever, or I have to go in the back for whatever. So that's on her.
That I did, like, that wasn't weird. It was weird because he was following me around the store for like an hour. But like, anyways, I gave him my Snapchat when we were by the fish because he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna ask you like animal questions," and I was like, "Sure, that's fine, that's cool." And then I like immediately regretted it because he was like, "Oh, just tell your boyfriend we're talking about animals." I'm like, dude, you just made it weird.
No, he didn't make it weird. Because if you have a boyfriend, your boyfriend doesn't want you talking to other guys online. So, like, what if you're with your boyfriend and then you answer a message on Snapchat from that guy? Well, wouldn't your boyfriend be kind of weirded out that you're talking to a dude via DMs? It's not weird. You're just not normal socially because you're a gender fluid lesbian.
Here I am, like, I'll give you animal advice. I'll talk to you about animals, and you're like, "Oh, tell your boyfriend we're talking about animals."
There's nothing wrong with that.
I have a girlfriend.
I know.
Just by the way.
We know.
I told him that, and he was like, "Okay, look at my freaking arm." God, I don't know. I don't know how to feel. That was weird. But yeah, that happened. It was really weird. There were just like a ton of questions. My coworker, she was like, "Hey, do you need help?" Like on the radio. So like, she didn't come up to me and was like, "Do you need help?" Like, she said it into the radio, and I was with him, so I couldn't be like, "Yes, please help me." I don't know. I'm eating raisins, by the way.
Good to
in
know.
Trail mix. So that's fun. Love that. So yeah, that happened. And then he left. He was like, "Okay, well, I'll leave you alone." After like an hour of talking about these stupid animals. Not stupid animals, but like stupid questions about animals. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta leave soon.
Okay.
I gotta go to work.
I hear you.
But yeah, that was fun.
Cool.
Love that. That's cool. I guess.
First world problems. I mean, this is the perfect example of a first world problem. Wow. I love it.
Oh yeah, I ranted to her, my coworker. I was like, "Oh my god, this guy," and she was like, "Yeah, I asked you if we needed help, and you were like, 'No, I'm fine.'"
Shows you how dumb she is. Once again, she failed ninth grade.
I don't know. I wish I would have been like, "Yeah, maybe I need help. I'm not fine." That happened. I love that. Work at a pet store, they said. It'll be fun, they said. I'm kidding. I love it.
Your
But like,
idea.
I've had my fair share of creepy old men. This guy was not old, but
Well, what about all the creepy old men you dated between the age of 13 and 16? So yeah, you have had your fair share. Oh my god.
Tons of creepy old guys. Dude, even old women trying to set me up with their sons. I had this one lady, she was like, well, how old are you? And I was like, 18. She was like, oh, my son's 35. And I'm like, did you think I was 30?
I don't know. Like when I was 35, I had an 18-year-old girlfriend. I mean, be like Leo. Like, why would you date a old woman? You know, like women have a prime 8-year span, so stick to that because that's when they're fertile. Like if like like half of half of her eggs are gone by 25. Just saying.
Did you fucking think I was 30 years old? Listen, do I look 30? Because I don't know. I can understand getting 20 vibes from me. Cause
you don't even look human to me. Like that's why I said you're my favorite person to look at. She looks like an alien species that came to Earth and is just hanging out. Like kind of like, okay, there's like French poodles and then there's German shepherds. Like they're both dogs, but they look completely different. So she's like a French poodle and like we're like German shepherds. Like we're still like we could still mate, but it looks like we shouldn't be able to. There you go.
it's like, I have wrinkly under eyes, so that's cool. But like 30? Ma'am. No thanks. So that's like my weird experiences with humans.
Wow.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Because I have to go to work.
Gotcha.
And I also want to eat some M&Ms. And these raisins, I'm about to throw up. I was trying to hide it for the video, but I'm literally about to throw up because they taste so bad.
Stop the
I've
video.
had these in this bag for like 2 weeks.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Okay.
More proof that you failed ninth grade. Why would you eat 2-week-old anything that's been in a plastic bag? That's just weird to me, but okay.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. And they taste really bad.
Stop eating them.
I love that. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'll see you all next week. By the way, I forgot to post last week. Today's June 12th.
Okay.
I don't know if this is gonna go up next week or if it's gonna go up in 2 weeks, but I literally forgot I had a YouTube channel this week. So, no video. I was like, oh, I'll post it on like Thursday, and then I was like, no, I don't want to do it because I was at work. So I didn't do it.
Okay.
So I skipped a week.
Okay.
Oh no. I don't know.
Well,
I like Pearl and need to go. So bye, I'll see y'all whenever.
what, Thursday?
I don't even know. Have a good Wednesday, have a good Thursday, have a good Friday, have a good week, have a good weekend. Bye.
Anyway, that was amazing. I like her first world problems, Like there's nothing wrong with having first world problems. But if she found that guy attractive, she wouldn't even made the video. It sounded like it was just some nerdy guy that thought, hey, I'm talking to a chick, let's see if we keep talking, maybe she'll ask me out or something, so. But whatever, that's just how it is. Anyway, you guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Peace out.